Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Amy and I are not on the mountain today. We are actually taking a much needed vacation, celebrating Amy's 21st birthday. And we are going to be back in just a week and back into the production mode and getting the concrete poured. Uh, but what I want to do for you today, while we're vacationing, I wanted to reintroduce you to a video or two that I really like. I think they're underappreciated, maybe haven't had enough views, and it's a good throwback to our past activities.
Now, I'm really fond of this video. It seems that many viewers were too, although it didn't get a lot of views. But when you look at the number of likes it got, this short video with very few views actually has probably the most likes in my entire library. So people that watched it liked it. Just not many people watched it. But the reason I like this so much is because I had so much anticipation of finally getting my hands into constructing my timber frame tiny house. And so I want to share this with you and let you see what was going on back then. Just to give you a little bit of context, I had just spent 5 months in a parking lot of a friend's hotel. It was the off season. And I was cutting wood for those 5 months. I was cutting all the lumber that you see me loading the truck with here. And this was for my tiny house, my very first ever tiny house build, my first ever timber frame construction experience. First time I ever cut logs myself. So I had been, it's been building up for 5 months as I was constructing all these pieces of wood that finally I'm going to be able to build my house. And that's what this video is all about, carrying the wood up to the mountain and getting the site prepared for the build, which would take place next week.
Getting up the hill is never an easy thing. We're trying to figure out how to get this wood up to the top, and we've decided that we're going to balance one end of a bundle on the blade, lift the other end of the bundle, which is stuck inside one of my sawhorses, which is turned upside down, using the sawhorse as a cage. I'm going to strap everything down right now, then we're going to bring the bucket over and lift up the front end, and then somehow we're going to try and negotiate a 180-degree turn and head up the mountain nose first without spilling everything all over Hell's Half Acre. What's holding that up? That's on the ground.
I just made it. Barely. Nice.
I honestly didn't think loading and unloading wood would take this long, but in actuality, I moved a tiny house from a town-based parking lot to the mountain. So it took all day. It's 5 o'clock. I started at about 8 o'clock this morning. I picked up the truck at 8 o'clock. So it's been a long day, and all we did was move lumber. Okay, Sunday morning, we're back and there's lots to do today. Dave is going to start with some concrete work and finish smoothing the inside of the foundation, making a nice bowl shape so any potential water that may get in there drains properly. A viewer gave me a great comment about making sure I wire the front of the drain, otherwise mice will be running up in there. Hadn't even thought of that. We never see mice here. I know there are rats in Tokyo, but I just never see mice the way I would see them in Alberta. So yeah, going to do that. And then I'm going to get started on the wood structure, which is the floor sill plates. I have to investigate whether I need to peg those together or not. They're mortise and tenon together, and the weight of the house is going to hold them together, but I just have to check, make sure, should I be pegging them or not.
So as I go, as I try to center this on the foundation, I look for the reveal. We built the foundation with a 1-inch reveal all around, and you can see right down in there the foundation. So I'm trying to just make it even. It was skewed on my first attempt. I didn't even pay attention to the reveal, and now I've just kind of squared it up, and it's looking. It took a little finessing, but I finally got it square. It's sitting square on the foundation and it's square unto itself. So I'm very happy about that. Now I'm just going to drop in the final floor joists. There's 4 of them. And essentially this is done. I haven't pinned it or pegged it together yet. That can be done anytime, but I'm going to finish this up right now. The floor is done. I think I want to leave these strapped for now, just until I get them pegged. I don't want anything moving. So yeah, I think we're done for the day. So it has been a very long weekend. Yesterday I left the house at 7:30 a.m. Didn't get back till 7 p.m. and it was full on. My lunch break was just a sandwich on the side of the road, like 6 or 7 minutes. And today is not long. It's only about 3 o'clock right now. But I don't want to go any further. I'm feeling a bit tired, probably because of yesterday. But this is exactly where I wanted to be at the end of day today. Starting in just a couple of days, I've got the big Golden Week holiday coming up for Japan, which means like 11 days of holiday back to back. It's just a nice long spring break. So I will be here putting this together, and I hope you're here with me. Thanks for staying.